recording you.
Can you do a dance?
Can you dance? What can you do? Stop being doing stuff.
Welcome back to Flipped Out, friends, family, and fans. Today we're going to talk about the Cocoa Vanilla Galactic Cantina Stormtrooper Takedown of 2020 in Alberta, Canada, because we got to keep Canadians down! Yeah, that's right. You saw it. There's lots of circulation on this story right now with the Stormtrooper Takedown. The nice young lady with the E11 blaster. That's right. Standard Imperial issue blaster is now very much outlawed in Canada, folks. Do not be caught outside. You know, Canadian gun laws are very strict because you know that currently the E11 has managed to harm quite a few people in Canada when thrown at their head. They've a couple of them been bounced off of some glass and the guns broke on the ground. A couple of children have actually been chewing on them and dogs have shredded them with their teeth. So as you know, this is a very dangerous weapon. So if you see anyone with a E11 standard Imperial issue gun, you'll need to alert Alberta police immediately. And as funny as it is, it's also really sad, guys. The fact that this poor woman is yelled at, you know, by these police officers. She looked suddenly dumbfounded. She was just like, what? I mean, she had a helmet on, but I'm like, oh my God, really? They're gonna just out of the plain blue pull up and arrest this woman? I mean, she's a young woman. She was scared. You can hear her crying. They're yelling at her, get down on the ground, get down on the ground. They're pointing shotguns and rifles at her. Stop. I felt so bad for her. You know, she actually did sustain some minor injuries. Now, in the articles I've read, I haven't seen anything about those minor injuries, like what they were. I've heard rumors that, you know, someone busted her nose. She was handcuffed, face down on the pavement in a Stormtrooper costume. I mean, sure, that's a little armored, but they took her helmet off and her poor, you know, little frail young body, you know, was just, come on now, with dogs barking, the police there, guns pointed at you. She was hysterical. I would be too. I may be a little older and, you know, had some experience, but when someone points a gun at me, I take that very, very seriously. And, you know, someone in her particular position, you know, I'm sure she was very scared. Alberta's police, Lethbridge, the police commissioner there, Scott Woods, says he's looking into it, investigating the matter right now to see if the police were acting appropriately within their scope of training. For me, that's not enough. I think that they just acted inappropriately, period. And you know, you mean to tell me, out of all the people in the world, what are there, like 8-9 billion people now? Got to be close to 9 billion. I know 7 billion was the last amount I heard, but you've got to figure that 1 in every 3 people have heard of Star Wars, right? I mean, doesn't that sound about right? So one of those 3 cops had to know that this was a Stormtrooper. I have a bad feeling now. I don't know a whole lot about Canadian law. But I do know that it's a situation where it should have to go to some sort of a court hearing, and that god dang Justin Trudeau ass mother, you know, I don't know what to say. It's gun laws. Okay, I don't support gun laws, but if it's already there, she wasn't breaking any laws at all. Not at all. At one point, you can even hear the owner of the Galactic Cantina yelling, "It's a plastic gun!" And, "Are you serious?" The cops just continued to take her down. In fact, that's the way I read the article. It read, the police continued to take the young woman down. Because we got to hold it down in Canada. Canada's got to hold it down. Wow. It's a rough city, man. That Alberta, that Lethbridge, Alberta, is a rough city where, you know, young women, I'm sure they would feel the same way about young men. you know, running around talking about, you know, holding an E11 blaster. Oh God, man. Anyway, I don't really know what else to say about it. I do want to talk about the Canadian gun laws for a minute. And this is typical of any city in America. And if you look up the statistics from the CDC, 2019, you will see that statistically in cities where and you know, states where guns are outlawed, crime and death by gun, because criminals can get the gun, duh, it's common sense that if criminals can get guns, they don't care about the laws. Okay, are drugs outlawed? Yes. Do people still get drugs? Yes, they do, and not legally. So you mean to tell me that if I wanted to go rob somebody, Canada might be a good place to do it, because you can't even carry a toy gun. If you are out there dressed as a stormtrooper carrying an E11 blaster, watch out, people. Just watch out. That's all I have to say. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe and comment below so we'll know what you're flipped out about.